You open that door?
Yeah.
Let that air conditioner come in here. Ah, beautiful. Welcome to the OK Taco Show. Welcome to the OK Taco Show, everybody. My name is Conrad, and I'm joined today in studio by Jonah. What's up, Jonah? What's up, man?
Nothing. Just looking at this cheese picture printer.
Got a new printer here. It's a brother. I know what you're thinking. That's the brand, is what I'm saying. It's not a basketball player or something.
It has the time on it.
It's got the time on it. It's got Inkvestments. So if you guys are front-loading tank cartridge technology, if you're familiar, that's what our brother printer has. And Jonah's sitting next to the box. We've rearranged the studio. We don't have video today. We aren't really sure where we're going to put the video. Should we go up?
I think we should move it a little bit farther back so you can get, like, the whole view.
Yeah, maybe. I thought about putting one on your microphone and one on my microphone, and it
just switches.
Or put them on our heads, like a GoPro. That way we can see what I'm seeing when I'm talking about it. I'm talking about how handsome you are. I got to let people see it. So, yeah, we're here. I don't know. Today is the 21st of June, so if you guys are using this show as a way to tell time, one, I'd invest in a new method, but two, it's the 21st of June. I will warn you that whatever we talk about moving forward in the show, you should probably also understand that you're talking to two people that live in a taco shop, so we don't know what we're talking about. We're just making it up. And I had an invention I wanted to talk about tonight. I think you would like it. You want to hear what it is?
It's like the fart jar where you have you fart in a jar and then it's like a sprayer.
Did I make that up? Did you make that up?
I made that up.
Now, what is this? A fart jar?
It's like a jar you can strap onto a...
like a squirt gun?
Yeah.
But you just want to put liquid farts in there?
No, just farts.
Air farts?
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't that. I mean... Maybe
that sounds like something.
Here's a word I don't know if I'm using correctly. Tangentially. I think it's I
don't even know if that's a word.
I think it's tangentially related to that, in the sense that my invention could cause more farting.
You mean tangerine?
No, that's a vegetable. That is a vegetable, my friend. Beautiful. I'll have a tangerine salad, sir. I'll have, scallops and tangerine. Oh, you don't have it. So let's see. Yeah, the 21st. You want my invention? Do I talk about my invention? Do I talk about Wendy's? Because I still haven't talked about Wendy's underground ordering.
That is so funny. It's like Wendy's.
Okay, well, let's explain to people. I think it's in Ohio.
It is. It's in Ohio, or I think it's in Ohio.
Yeah.
But they are planning to open like a portal way, like
Come again, what?
They're trying to make a portal thing in the drive-thru, or not really drive-thru, like the curbside pickup.
Yeah.
Where you enter your order, and then as soon as it goes through, like, you know how they already have their food and they just hand it out to you?
Oh, wait. I'm under the impression that Wendy's food is made fresh each order.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right.
They'll send it through their portal, and it'll come out to you in seconds.
So it's underground ordering, but it's not.
No, they're planning to do underground order, but right now, the first thing they're working on is just the portal.
Well, yeah, when you say portal, you mean like the bank tubes, right?
No, those are...
Well, like, what do you mean by portal?
Like, you know how, when I was talking to you about you invented a portal, like, just jump through it.
You think that Wendy's is inventing a time-space leap?
Kind of.
It might be.
That's what it said on the news.
Well, yeah, I know. They also, they said a lot of things on the news that seem a little bit iffy. But, no, I think I kind of understood it as, you know how at the bank where they got the
tubes,
machines that shoot money or whatever, checks? You know what I'm talking about, the sucker tubes?
Yes, I know. It's literally...
They're like, when you pull up to the bank, there's like an overhang where you can pull. You don't have to go in. You pull your car into this overhang, and they got these big gigantic rope. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then you put suckers in there. They take them in the bank. They save them. They send them to kids that come by to the bank to get suckers. And I was thinking that Wendy and Dave Thomas and the...
How would they fit in those tubes?
What I'm saying is they take that bank. They basically flip a bank upside down. Put it in the ground upside down. Now when they're... Like when somebody orders, shoots that tube over underground and then up to the car.
You would have to have...
You know what I'm talking about?
And here's Jim Gump, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was just taping a special across the hall called "Where Did I Hide My Dump?" It's Thick James.
Thick James. It's morning time, guys. Still, I haven't had a dump yet. After the dump, I can start my day.
Always a nice bathroom check-in from James.
Did someone come or something?
No, he's taking a risk that nobody will come here for dinner.
It's going to take another 4-hour dump. Take another 4-hour dump.
We don't have a restroom in the shed yet, so that's our fault.
When we build our new house, we're gonna get a forklift and just bring it over to James's shed. Well, he'll just be sleeping. It's fine. We'll put him and his.
Here's what I don't understand.
No, on a trailer, and then bring it to the house if we build, and then we put it next to like Tug's shed that has a bathroom and a kitchen and stuff. And like, sorry, James, Tug's got this. Yours is definitely better. Tug's got a bathroom and a kitchen and a bed.
Well, yeah, we're gonna definitely make sure Tug has a nice place to live. James just wants to sleep.
Yeah.
Giving James a kitchen would be like giving James a
Mercedes.
No, it would be like giving him a puzzle. Like.
Why does he need...
He would never open it. You just give him a puzzle with no pieces. Say, hey, if you ever get time, put this puzzle together. Don't worry. He will never open it.
He won't even know what the picture is.
No. I was under the impression, and maybe you don't know this because you're a little bit younger than me, is that in Ohio is basically a city it's a city built on failure. Cleveland, Cincinnati... all these Ohioan, metropolitan.
In Ohio.
I think it's in Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. Akron, Ohio. Those are the 3 towns I know in Ohio. I don't know if there's any more.
I thought Cincinnati was up, like, northeast.
That's pretty close. Ohio, I think, is northeast.
Like, it's like...
Yeah, that's northeast.
North
up.
And this way.
Sure.
I thought Cincinnati is like this way.
It is, in a different state called Ohio. And anyways, when Cincinnati was built the first time, it lasted like 35 years or something, and everybody's like, this place sucks. So they just buried it. They just bulldozed it all over, started again. Come to find out, they built the same Cincinnati. It didn't change anything. But what happened is all the tubes and stuff from the old city, all the pipes that people would fire dumps through and all the... You know what people do with tubes. People put dumps in tubes, and those are empty. They're just down underneath the ground, and so Wendy's
is gonna shoot.
They're gonna take their burgers and basically put them. I don't know if they're gonna put little RC car engines inside these hamburgers or inside the wrappers or whatever.
They're just gonna shoot them through your dump tubes.
It is the weirdest thing that the world has wanted us to get used to. It started with COVID when they started contactless delivery.
Yeah.
Which is basically when you order like a pizza, you say you want contactless, and they just come throw it on the floor in front of your door. It's like, I don't know if this is food, people. You can't just set it down.
You can't just get on the steps.
I mean, I get it. I'm just eating this to make a turd, but I mean, we could treat it like I did just spend $43 on a couple pizzas here, and you came and threw them in my shrub bed. No. It's still Domino's, and I'm gonna eat it, and I'll give you a 5-star review, and thank you. But
it's like at Top Golf. There's this one game that I didn't like, and I don't think anyone liked because
called golf.
Top Golf.
I know the game.
No, but the virtual one. I made it all the way to the green, which is halfway across it, which is a long way. It's like 75 yards.
Well, you got golf in your veins, man. You're genetically.
No, but I got it all the way over there, and it counted because at first I missed the yellow, but it thought I hit it in the yellow. So
yeah.
so I didn't get as many points.
Always miss the
But then
yellow.
when I got in the green, it gave me 4 points, and I got it halfway across.
Who were you playing against?
It was just everyone in the party. Haddock, Bo, Brody.
Haddix
Aiden.
was there?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's over there.
Oh, is this at the birthday party?
Yeah.
Caden's?
I had a better score in the Angry Birds game. Me and you just need to go there alone.
Well, I've
That's
been to
really-
Top Golf, but I was frightened. Were you upstairs?
Yeah, we were upstairs.
Was it scary hitting that golf ball off the top?
No, the people under us are probably so mad because we kept getting foul balls and it just fall through the net and it wouldn't register.
And it bounced and hit him?
Yeah, I did. They're probably just getting
These kids are idiots.
hundreds of balls. They're probably we probably hit 100 balls down there. And
Yeah.
then Haddix, he hit it. He was using it like a.
Is Haddix probably the best athlete?
No,
Who's the best? I mean, you.
probably Bo and Brody. They're pretty fast.
And Haddix and you? Where are you at on this?
I don't know.
Come on. No, they're not listening. You're better than them.
Guys, that's
Yeah. What did you want to say something to the fans?
I had some bad news.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to go to Walmart for the old school enemas or something. I'm constipated for some reason.
No, you're not. You just pooped too much today. No, don't close it.
We need the air on, and we want to smell you.
No,
You're constipated?
I've been constipated.
You got to move more, man.
You got to drink more water, not pop. And
How much
Gatorade,
water have you drank today?
0.
Two
You-
20-ounce
that's
bottles?
Gatorade.
Your
But that was
shoulders take
but that was
15
Gatorade.
gallons a day to keep them shoulders pumped up.
Those aren't. But that isn't water. You put powder in it, and that's not water
And the
anymore.
powder soaks the water up.
I had regular waters. Had some.
You told me you had 2 Gatorades and a pop.
By the way, can you make me a Gatorade of that black cherry or whatever? Bring it in here. Let's try it together on the show.
He doesn't shake it up.
Oh, the big one. I got to
He
drink
doesn't-
that.
he
I've only had
doesn't-
one.
He doesn't shake. Don't close the door. We need.
Yeah,
the
don't close the
air
door. We
conditioning.
need the air conditioner on. Then we need to smell your beans. Just a rabbit bean? I'm sorry, buddy. We'll get better. My doctor said my lantha.
No,
Make
he's
it runny.
already pooped 4 times a day, and every one has took him like an hour.
Yeah.
No, remember that time we were replacing the headlights on Big Red? And he came in, he said he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's in here until we were done, which is took 2.5 hours. Over there
Still not right.
We're just over here banging on the light.
Yeah, we finally got it. There's probably a better way.
Yeah, but that truck also has a salvage title.
What, Big Red?
No, because remember, we thought it got in an accident because the bumpers
Oh,
slightly
yeah.
off.
No salvage title, but yes, it definitely wasn't in an accident. Somebody hit somebody.
Caleb probably, oh,
It could have been Caleb. I don't know if he's ever driven that truck. He left his mark in Gold Thunder, like everyone. Everyone's done something in that truck that they regret. So it's definitely a truck of memories.
But at Top Golf, Haddock, you got like an iron 4. He was my iron 4 that I really liked because it would go farther than the driver. The driver, for me, was like too heavy on one, and I felt like I was going to throw it across the field.
Oh yeah, you gotta be
But-
careful with them drivers, man.
No, but he hit it. And
Did you
no.
wiggle your hips? You gotta wiggle your hips with your. You gotta.
Yeah, but when he
You
hit
gotta
it,
let it wiggle,
no,
wiggle.
It bounced literally. The ball somehow hit it straight up.
Oh
No,
yeah.
he hit it and it went straight up and went through. There's like a garage bay. They close it every night.
Yeah.
It's kind of like ours, but it went up above the roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's just that much, and the ball fit through it and bounced and hit someone in the face, and then went back to the putting green. And he wanted to take that ball for memories.
What was the parent that took you?
Luke and Tiffany.
Oh, did they just leave you guys alone and then walk away?
They basically, yeah, that's
Good.
They basically did that, and I was stuck in. Brody almost made himself throw up. He put like mustard and ketchup in a drink and mixed it all
my
up with
God.
sugar, and it was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's really good. You want to try it?" And they ended up laying on the couch at Top Golf.
Oh yeah, you don't want to drink mustard and ketchup and Dr. Pepper. That is disgusting.
And Coke and
Yeah.
water and Sprite and
Oh yeah,
sugar
that's awful.
and coffee creamer.
But one thing that you might want to drink is just coffee, and I was thinking about that last night. Jonah and I both live in a home that has a beautiful coffee maker.
It's not that great.
Before we get down to that,
I'm making you watch some too.
Shake this up. This is
what
flavor is this?
Glacier cherry.
Glacier cherry Gatorade. Everybody, take a look. Taste this. It just got delivered.
Mommy likes that one just because it doesn't stain, and she's like last time she told us at. Are you trying to? But at the we were at a gas station and our mom said we have to pick out one bottle of Gatorade. Yeah. It can be any flavor we want, just not with it can't be colorful. So we rolled out all of them
except for one.
Glacier cherry.
Glacier cherry, baby, and that is an awful flavor.
I know.
Do you like it? Tastes like
I hate. We
cough syrup kind of or something.
I know, and I really wanted the fruit punch or the Glacier Freeze, which is blue.
Oh, well, I thought we had Glacier Freeze.
That's Glacier Cherry.
Oh, yeah. Fruit punch is tough.
I like fruit punch. That one's good.
Oh, what I was going to say. We got coffee maker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Coffee maker. People brag about it. Whatever.
Yeah, like Lynette.
They have a coffee maker?
No, they're getting the professional one. Like, you can adjust, like, the sourness and all that on a dial.
It's not sourness.
Tanginess.
It's not tanginess. You can adjust, like, the brew. Like how...
The brew? Oh, like
black or bold. It just makes it taste more like coffee.
But if I got one of those for you, it'd be like...
If I get a tangy coffee, please. Extra tangy.
Shut up. I don't know what it means.
Well,
no, but
if you go there, you can't be saying, hey, Lynette, give me a tangy coffee. You know, it sounds weird.
Mommy said that they don't go do sleepovers so she can drink coffee twice, the fancy. But they're like getting adjustable one.
Oh, my gosh.
No, but if I bought one of those for you, there'd be no more coffee arguments.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we don't have that.
In our big house, we might have one of those.
Yeah, maybe.
But those things are pretty big. But
yeah, it takes a lot of counter space, but I'm sure Lynette has a lot of counter space.
Especially in our new house.
Well, our coffee maker is a coffee, I think it's called
Mick Coffee.
It's a Mr. Coffee.
Mick Coffee.
Or Mick Coffee, and I mean, it is probably, I'd call it black, and then it's got a clear carafe. 12 cup, programmable, and
not very programmable.
So what happened?
It's literally like three modes. There's like three modes. Like, do you want it? Do you want it like
mashed potato style? Do you want it?
No, it's like, do you want it like little bit of blackness?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a medium or do you want extreme?
And we like it extra tangy at our house.
And then there's like creamer and all that junk.
Yeah. Well, my problem, or it's not even a problem. That's mine. I don't feel. When Jonah and I were up early in the morning yesterday, I had a cup of coffee and I was sitting on our spaceship, the couch in the living room, and watching Jonah through we live in a mansion, but I have a pretty nice view of Jonah's room from the living room. It's like 5 feet away.
I'm over here raging on
So Jonah's playing Fortnite because that's what you do at 7 a.m. is get into a huge epic battle. And I was drinking coffee, watching his face, and I was having a good little morning. And I had been listening to the coffee maker gurgle for 3 hours. Now, one thing I have realized is there's no sense in me.
You're just sitting there watching me rage.
There's no sense in me investigating or even attempting to do anything to try to eliminate the gurgle or adjust the coffee maker, because the moment I do, my beautiful bride will walk into the kitchen and say, "What's going on with the coffee maker?" Now, if I have tampered with it, it becomes my fault. So I cannot tamper, disable, or whatever the thing is, any coffee. So what I say is, I have no idea. I didn't notice. Now, I noticed. I'm not I'm not deaf. You know, I can hear it.
That is the sound that it makes.
For like 2 hours.
That is exactly the sound that it makes.
Yeah, and she's like, I think it's dirty. It's like, well, man, this coffee tastes
She cleans
dirty.
it for the rest of the day.
She cleans it for 9 hours, and it was quicker today, but...
all we wanted to do was to not listen to the gurgle.
So I wasn't do it for a day. But
then
as
she complains that, we're out of vinegar
last night,
now.
it was like 12:30 in the morning, because that's how long she's cleaning it. She's like, I got one more filter to go through, and then I could make coffee. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be time to drink it if you keep staying awake. So she went to work on it. As she's in there, I started thinking, listen, when's the last time? Now, it's different for kids because sometimes kids don't have the options that adults have just because they're kids. Like, you don't have a car. You don't have, like, a way to go.
I want a car.
I know, but you know what I mean. And so what my argument would be going to the city and asking the city or any city or municipality, why don't the city invest in a gigantic coffee tank that, listen to me, that we can plumb into everyone's home? So your spigot, nobody drinks water. Nobody's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to come over and have a cup of water. Like, what? Hey, man, can I come over to your house and have a cup of water? Nobody says that. When people come over and guess, you want a pop? You want a soda? Do you want an iced tea? Do you want a coffee? You ask them if they want something other than water. Why aren't we just going to have a little spigot next to our water that's got hot city coffee coming out? You sign
that
up.
Just sounds gross.
You sign up. Like, you know how you pay for trash? You pay for...
it would get moldy, though.
Like,
wouldn't it get moldy? Like, the giant tank would get moldy?
It would be if nobody was drinking it, but, like, they got to keep it...
I don't like drinking.
I think they got to keep swiveling it. You know, they got to keep...
Imagine how
swishing
long...
it.
No, it takes, like, 4 hours for us to make one...
but I think you
little-
could have a system, because think...
No, but then a giant... It's literally a 12-cup coffee...
Everybody...
pot, and then... No, but it takes, like, 4 hours to do.
Well, right, because we have a crappy...
Imagine a...
20,000-gallon coffee cup?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, buddy. Takes exactly the same time. That's the thing about coffee. You just put more ground. You could have a big semi come dump a gigantic thing of coffee grounds into the hole every day, and then it filters down into a tube that goes out to all the residents of the city. And then guess what? All them old people. Let's just for a moment think about old people. I know you don't want to. You got people that are old, that are over 50.
That's like all of our family besides us.
Yeah, practically dead. And so these people barely have the energy, let alone to talk or anything. You want them to make their own coffee? They need the energy, is what I'm saying. Like,
That's
you can't
why Grandpa has a Keurig.
Yeah, and he doesn't even like using the Keurig, you know?
It's just, I gotta get the stupid
People
thing
have
in
tried
there.
to make it so easy. Keurigs, it's like, but even then you lay in bed, it's like, oh, I should go make a coffee. Ugh, I'm going to have to fill my cup up with water and pour it in the thing and put the cup in. Oh, what a hassle. Like, people are lazy. If all you have to do is hit the spigot. Maybe the spigot is in your room next to your bed.
Rowan is even, she's like, Caden
Fill
and
it up.
Rowan. Caden didn't want to get up even though he had to walk 5 feet away just to get one thing. And I thought it was so funny. And then we walked all the way to the pool and he had no complaints.
Yeah.
And then he can't even walk 5 feet.
Well, that's the thing. I think that there's no motivation sometimes. I think it would
Rowan
be...
is like the same way, but she won't
We're
walk
not making any
anywhere.
money off of this, Jonah. All we're doing is offering a service to the community that they desperately need, and that service is energy, not power or electricity, human power, coffee power, caffeine power.
Coffee
And we
power.
send it. We get, what do? Cut down a bunch of cocoa trees in some Guatemalan country. We bring over the coffee
trees
beans.
are chocolate.
Or coffee trees, whatever they are. We got to go hack a bunch of coffee trees off of a mountain with some mule, bring them over here, bring a guy with a sombrero, have him shake a couple of them coffee beans into the hole, pour a bunch of sugar on it, pump it through the system. Then, they're like, hey, did I make coffee? I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. The city's making coffee. Boom. I'd have so much coffee. It'd be everywhere. People would go to water fountains in the park. Ooh, don't drink that one. That's for coffee. I know it is, sir.
That's Rowan.
Coffee, water fountains, I think coffee.
Rowan would put the thing out of business.
I think we've waited.
Adrian
long.
was so picky.
Who's Adrian? Your friend Adrian?
Yeah, I got so mad at him.
Why?
When we were at me mom pop-ups with him, since he wanted to come to Oklahoma.
Yes.
Or in Kansas with us, he literally, Mima asked Adrian if he likes coffee. Yeah, he said, yeah, I like coffee. Because Rowan had some in her hand, and then he didn't even drink any of it.
Oh, man.
I'm like, you asked for this thing. This thing is, guess how they buy the fancy coffee.
They don't.
This is like...
Mima buys the worst coffee. She's,
No.
she loves coffee,
No,
but she...
No, you
does
didn't
not
see...
buy
No,
nice
when... No, when
They
you're
have
there.
fancy. Oh, they give me the cheap coffee? Oh, nah.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
No, Rowan and Adrian are over here with their little.
They get fancy coffee and I get crappy coffee?
Yeah, they get fancy cups and fancy coffee
What?
and these little stirring spoons.
I did not know this information. Ooh, I had a sneaking suspicion that because people have been talking about coffee way too much. Oh, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And in my head, I'm like, why? It tastes like crap. They don't care about coffee here, but they do when I'm not there.
You're almost never there, though. That's why
I know.
they feel free to do it.
I try to be a little bit busy.
Yeah.
I get busy.
I did. Oh, shoot. Me and Mom, it's almost time for us to go to me and Mom pop-ups. Oh, I guess I better go find someone. Do I need to mow your lawn?
I think I'm just finding new places.
Okay,
to
I'll just go mow Case, even though it's not that bad.
You think I'd do it to avoid? I wish. I would. I'm not going to say that. Don't put that past me, but don't assume that I'm doing it now. That's not fair. And it's fair, but it's not true. You're welcome to do it. It's not true. Yeah, we had a crazy day. We probably won't go into all that, so we'll just leave that as it was a crazy day. Jonah got to see his grandma today. We'll say it that way.
Yeah, she walked over to me, said hi, and was like, "Oh, you're working. What are you doing?" I'm like, "You studying?" No, I'm doing homeschooling. This is my work. This is my stuff from yesterday. I was just on the book that I was on for the next 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mommy brings it back to me and says she missed it. I'm like, I missed the whole thing because it wasn't right. Because stupid. It's like the guess the word thing where you have to it's like
Give me
you
an
gotta fill in
example.
the blank. But it was with and almost literally like all of our words to remember, our spelling words are like the exact same thing.
Like what?
Like the pilgrim and Indian and
Pilgrim.
and hungry
Boom.
and feast and then
Hungary, this country?
it's like they're like all like they're all related and like all of the same thing.
They're all turkey related.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving. Is everything you do Thanksgiving related in that book?
I think so.
It's a big book of Thanksgiving.
No,
That's a
but
good holiday. It's
I
one
was
of my
on
favorites.
I was on there for like I did not like the one when was it Easter?
I like Juneteenth the best. Go ahead, Easter, yes.
But
I was at Uncle Tom's at Easter.
I mean, I know. But the Easter before that, it might have been Easter or it might have been Thanksgiving. When we left early because Katie wouldn't come at the right time. Probably chasing Collins, Brecken, and
yes.
Penn around when they're in their underwear.
Probably.
Just running around.
Yeah, I remember that. That was one awkward Easter.
I'm like,
That's
we're
called
just
one
sitting
awkward
here,
Easter.
There's only like us and
Strangers?
James and Caleb. It's like only like, what are you doing here? I'm like,
We're going to awkwardly eat bad food?
Yeah, it's like she wouldn't even let us eat because the rest of the family's not here yet.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, she came down. Then she left.
Very quickly. Normally she's like stays for hours. I thought she might go back to our house and like take back the stuff that she gave us. And I'm like, most of my stuff she gave me is broke within.
I don't think she's
a week.
mad at you or anybody, so that's okay.
Sure looked like it.
Yeah, maybe. That's not. I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. What else? I had one other story I was going to read.
Your invention?
Well, my invention was a coffee city, but you didn't seem to understand that. Do you not understand? Like, you don't get it because you don't like coffee.
I hate coffee.
Pick something that you like.
Burgers, steak.
We can't have a steak water fountain, can we? Could we?
You could make it
Liquefy steak? You
have,
don't like that.
you have all this. You have all these science guys working
Oh,
on,
dude, you
like-
could have a gristle dipper.
No.
You could have a.
No, you get you get all these science guys on like a shrinking and enlarginator thing, and then you just enlarge a cow
Oh, God.
and kill it.
No, the problem with
you
enlarging, you can't, dude. Cows are so big right now, they're almost big enough to take over.
there's a cow shortage.
No, but I'm saying size-wise, if a cow wanted to...
First you kill the cow like before, and then you enlarge it so you can get more meat out of it, and then do it the same way but bigger.
Has anybody ever taught a cow how to speak?
Albert Einstein did.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody would take the time.
No one would take the time because they're just barely learning.
You
how
know,
to go.
people did that with like chimpanzees and gorillas and stuff. Why did we stop with cow? Like, because we're gonna eat them? Why don't we bring a couple of freaking clipboards out there to the field and see if these cows can learn the alphabet? You know?
I don't think they can learn anything. They can barely. They can barely.
A. 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 Okay, we'll move on. B. B. He's getting it, guys.
No, I'm just standing here.
He's getting it. See? Can you do that, cow? That's what you start with. We're getting there, you know. I feel like if you could teach cows math or arithmetic,
they wouldn't do it.
No, but it's teaching them. I think that gets engineering. That gets all of a sudden you got a bunch of cows walking on their hind legs. All of a sudden they're cutting their hooves off, attaching stinking robo hands, and now cows are running the world. And why? They're 2,000 freaking pounds, buddy. You get a cow on its hind legs walking towards you, you're gonna be hurting.
No, all you need is basically a hunting knife.
Yeah, well, we've done a little bit of damage on cows for a while, like by eating them our whole lives. So when they like smarten up and put their freaking business suits on and their glasses and they come walking in, they're gonna be like, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh my God, cow, what's going on?" "Oh yeah, you're gonna be nice now, aren't you? You're gonna be nice now." It's like, "Oh man, I didn't like you. I mean, I didn't.
I like you.
I liked you. I mean, I didn't mean to hurt you when I cooked you and ate you." Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
I didn't mean to kill and eat Joey.
I think you're right, though. I mean, because you and I are both on the same page as far as the fat of a steak. The gristle is the best part.
Yeah.
You burn up the fats into chunks of charred deliciousness.
Mommy will just feed it to the dog.
Could you imagine just walking around, just close your eyes and picture a park that's got big bird baths, and inside those bird baths was gristle. Just and maybe like a...
Why bird bath?
Well, just picture that's what I picture. Like a metal bird bath and like a small Filipino man just pushing the gristles around and it's hot gristle sizzling. They're like, "Oh my God, there's one of the gristle fellas." And then we'd walk over. Well, he's not Filipino, but yeah, like
he's
him.
He's from the Philippines.
He's been there. I mean, he's a visitor. I mean, you're right. For you, he's from the Philippines, but like for his family, he was from Oklahoma. Then he left to go to the Philippines and he came back.
Eventually.
So anybody that met him after the Philippines, he was from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So I know him as that too. But I meant like an actual
Why does it say investment
brown
tank?
person.
Why does it the printer? It's like it says no, it even has like the picture like so we know it's waterproof because it has an umbrella with rating on it. So yeah.
That's right. I'll be
It's
good. I was going to print most of my stuff underwater.
And now we know it's not fragile, so we can drop it off the skyscraper because it has a cup that doesn't have
if you had a
break in
printer that was underwater and you could print one thing, what would it be?
it. A car.
Okay, let's picture the printer being in like...
No, a dolphin. A 3D printer.
Okay, dolphin. I was going to picture it in the bottom of a pool. And then you swim down to see what it printed. It printed one piece of paper. What does that piece of paper either say or show?
A dolphin.
Mine would say breathe. Just breathe. Oh, it's Jim Gump.
Why is he calling you on Messenger Kids?
I don't know.
That's the same ring as
He does that on Messenger Kids. Jim Gump?
Yeah, this is Jim Gump, weatherman from Route 66.
Really?
Live.
Okay.
Did you take a dump yet?
How's it going?
Where are you?
It's kind of calm and it's kind of humid out here and sticky and smoke in the air. I don't know where it came from. All of a sudden, stuff seemed to go away.
Oh my god.
Little bursts of smoke.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you pour sugar on the grill or something?
These kids ride around these bikes with engines on them for some reason. I don't know.
Why are you? They're called motorcycles or dirt bikes, or they're just a bunch of Patricks.
Not much going on out here besides the
smoke and about the smoke and the fire.
Our pet birds just go here.
What did you burn?
Birds
You burnt
So
the
here.
birds?
You got pet birds out there that you burnt up?
Yep.
Huh. Is
So
there
we
people
tell
here?
like Cincinnati.
We all just ignoring the customers?
There's
Who's
customers
coming
here.
in? No, like Damien tomorrow? We
Uh,
did.
No customers here.
Is
Tomorrow-
Damien out there? Did you bring the crucifix?
You just tell, tomorrow we
Is
should,
Mom out there?
tomorrow we should ignore Daddy. Should we
Yeah,
start
that's what I
a
did. That's all I
stopwatch
remember.
and then see how long Damien
No,
lasts with
that's
us
just
ignoring
kids.
him?
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for checking in, James, and let us know if anything changes with the weather out there.
Yeah, right now
It's getting
kinda
slightly
calm.
darker.
Really, it's sticky.
It's sticky. That's a good description, just like your fingers. All right.
Hold on. Jenkins drove by a couple times.
Jinko?
If George Bush
Jenkins.
comes, you might want to put on an astronaut suit or something
Okay,
so he
bing
doesn't
bong.
spit on you.
Yep, we got Bing Bong.
Go.
Let's see if Mommy and him can do it. This will be the real
Wait,
test.
I'm gonna go watch him. I'm
No,
gonna watch him
don't. Yeah, gets him too nervous. He's already nervous enough.
No.
Can they make a couple taco supremes?
Watch this. I'm just gonna watch them through the glass, so they don't know. Ready?
No, don't do that. I don't want to scare him.
No, I'm not gonna.
You're gonna scare him. How many people is it? 2? Got to figure it out.
Lock the door.
Are they coming this way?
James.
Huh? Oh, it's Rusty. I gotta go do Rusty's.
No, you don't.
Oh, can we? Can
No.
we get away with it?
Yeah, we could probably get away with. I
Ah.
locked the door, so he won't figure out how to pick the lock like I did. I can just use my fingernails and pick the lock. Like Rowan locked the door, and she's just over here playing on her iPad, and I just went, I go on with my thumb, go ching, and
Well-
I open the door.
Let's press pause. We'll go serve Rusty. We'll come right back.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. We got Rusty taken care of, so we're back.
Rusty for Rusty because Rusty doesn't come.
Not funny, man. Totally.
It just popped off his.
It broke.
He just popped off his microphone.
It broke in half.
Did it?
Yeah, the clamp broke. We're going to have to do it like this for now.
Get out of the hole.
I got to hold it, man. Piece of... I'm not going to say everything made in China is bad, but...
Yes, everything made in China is bad. It's like it's like all the Christmas and birthday gifts I get from Grandma Kay.
Wow. Hold on a second.
His microphone stand literally just snapped in half.
Well, in the words of Albert Einstein, adapt and overcome. You know, you just figure it out. It was only $90 stand. Okay.
More than we made today.
You're funny, guy.
Definitely more than we made today because only 3 people have come.
Yeah.
They've
Grandma
all
Kay didn't
spent
buy
le-
anything.
They've all spent less than $10.
Ah.
So, did you just turn up the volume
Oh, I did.
by like 40%?
Sorry, the thing
It's
is
so loud now.
Sorry about that.
Now it's like not.
Is that fine?
It's good now.
One thing that I heard, and it's kind of... I guess I look at things like this. The funny part to me is how long it takes to, for it to become a story. But there's this big report in the news that
The news.
I know you hate it, but let me just go on, and then you can help me because you'll understand what I'm saying.
No, you know what? In the car while we're talking to James, like he's like, "You want to come in the shed and watch the news with me?" And then
Yeah.
you like, he's just saying that to be funny, but really, if we went in the shed and watched the news with him, he'd be so mad.
Oh, he would hate it. He hates when anybody's around him when he lays. He's like a swan or a goose or something.
Or a bear. Where
Yeah, he's
when they're
hibernating. So, no, there's this company called Google. I don't know if you've heard of them. Anyways, what happens is there's this big story that the government, the United States government, is going to try and...
Okay.
Thank you. They're going to try and vote.
Okay.
They're going to try and...
Vote Trump back in?
They're looking at them for monopoly.
Like the game?
No, there's this law where a company can't have all of the market, meaning all of potential sales.
Actually, they can. It's called Amazon and Google.
Well, now you're listening. That's what I'm saying. Here's what's funny. Google, which I didn't know, and you probably don't know, and most people probably don't know, and I remember it being a story now that I read it. Google is not even...
I don't use Google. I use Safari.
Google's not even the company that owns Google. Google was bought by a company called Alphabet, which is...
Alphabet?
That's like almost...
That's
don't
like,
pull on that. You'll break that.
Yeah, learned that.
Yeah, so don't... Be careful. No, Alphabet apparently is a company that bought Google, so it must be a pretty big company. And I imagine it's the same guy that just reorganized and restructured and then rebought his own company from himself and called it Alphabet, almost as a joke. Like, look how simple this is. I'll name my company Alphabet. And he did, and he bought Google. And what Google does is, because they're the biggest search engine in the world, they control the advertising on all Google searches. So all the crap of Skyrizi on the side that you see... Skyrizi pays Google, and each time somebody clicks on Skyrizi and orders a pill, or clicks on a MyPillow ad, or clicks on whatever the other crap that people buy on their searches, like you get on there and they search like how to relieve back pain, and then because we're humans, we're so distracted, the answers come up. You can click on one, instead they click to the right where it's like, I do want to find out what's happening with Justin Timberlake's dog, and then they click on it.
It's like but have you seen the Google when you like Google one specific thing, and then it's like 2,500,400 billion results happen.
Right, and so like on the first few pages that you're on are the ones that are advertised on, meaning the Skyrizi and stuff is there.
Yeah, but then if you scroll down...
But if you scroll down, but what I'm saying is, because Google is getting revenue from the companies that are advertising on those searches, Google controls like some $250 billion market of internet search ads. The next closest competitor isn't even in the billions or some kind of crap. You know, it's like that much smaller. Amazon and Tesla. TikTok are moving their way up.
Tesla.
But here's what's so funny.
TikTok, though.
But what's so funny about it is, it's like, hey, Congress.
Google can't control it.
You can't. I guess, in a way, you do have to wait until it gets that big before you can take it to Congress to say it's a monopoly. But at the same time, it's like the public sits around, we all sit around, and we go, are you kidding me? Of course it's a monopoly. It's the only thing that exists, and they buy out any competitor they've ever had. It's the definition of a monopoly, and Amazon is the same thing, where if they're making money off of every industry, then they control everything. If they're the mall, they're basically the mall on the internet. And if there's only one, and it's the only one you go to, and everybody has to buy, sell their crap there.
Yeah.
And so everybody does, because they realize.
Wouldn't Facebook be going up?
Yeah, Facebook's pretty big too. But anyways, it's just, they're focused on the meta and ruining people's lives that way. But we'll see what Congress does. I'd like to hear what these 75-year-olds have to say about how they think Google and ads and all that stuff works, which is what happens.
Oculus is doing that. Oculus was actually... Meta is a branch of Oculus.
Yeah. Well, I think they're all intertwined. They're all owned by Alphabet. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. They're all everything's owned by Alphabet. Amazon's probably owned by Alphabet. Who's Alphabet? No one knows. No one cares. Alphabet owns everything. They control Google, which controls what you get when you do search something, which controls what you think about something, which means it controls you, which means, hey, man, this thing's got a monopoly on your life, dog. Can we get Congress in on this? Do I want to hear what Senator Manchin has to say about whether or not Google? Well, anyways, it just gets a little frustrating. But I've actually been investing quite a bit of money into Alphabet, so I'm rich.
Like none.
Yeah, none. I have not. I didn't know it existed. I knew of the Alphabet.
I knew of the Alphabet, and I knew there's like some app called Alphabet. It's like a dictionary app. But it's not that good. It's like I searched Greek god and
you know what is really annoying? Do you have people around you that say "and" is not in the alphabet? You know what I mean? Like when you say the alphabet and you get to the end
Y
and
and
they're like,
Z.
and's not in there. It's like,
It's in the alphabet. It says A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, Y, X, and Z.
you said that wrong, but yes, you're close. You
No,
mixed it.
no.
You got them all.
How Mommy says,
But you're
like...
supposed to say Y,
No,
Z.
Mommy
I always
says...
hated those people.
Mommy says, you gotta brush your teeth as long as you can sing the alphabet. And you know what I did? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
You gotta be careful, though. Here's the thing about brushing your teeth. If you don't, you'll be British. And we escape from those idiots, okay? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. Brush your teeth, not because you like it, because you don't want to be British.
I don't want my teeth to be absolutely...
You don't want to be British.
I don't want to be like Mike.
You ever seen a Britishman smile? Answer is no.
Or anyone here, anyone in Oklahoma.
That's not a smile, you know.
It's like...
That's a jack-o'-lantern.
It's like a... What's it? Like a death wish.
Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish somebody would curse this lady. Oop, there's a Britishman. Hey, smile at that lady. And they just like it so damn foggy. I mean, that's the thing about British people. They like it foggy and wet. They're weirdos. Why?
Why would they like it foggy?
I don't know. Why is the sky blue? You know, why? You know,
Why does Sky Rizzy exist?
why does Sky Rizzy exist? Plaque psoriasis.
Literally, their like signature song is "Nothing is everything." It does nothing.
What is nothing is everything? What? So, anyways, we're sitting here in Route 66 in
I can't wait to go
Davenport.
to the lake in July. You told me it was June, and I'm like, yes, so we're so close to
I was
it.
talking about Juneteenth, and I'm sorry.
No, I mean, no, for our lake trip like a month ago.
Yes.
Yeah, we're so close. And asked Mommy, and she's like, oh no, it's in July.
I mix those 2 months up often.
No, you don't.
Well, I do more than you think. Like every once in a while, I'll just be like, dude, happy July. And people are like,
It's April.
it's April, Conrad. Yeah, but when you get to July, have a good one. So you have a great July, sir. Enjoy the summer.
It's March.
Okay, before we go, the last thing we'll leave you with, I'm Conrad, this is Jonah, and we do a show. Sometimes Jonah's here, sometimes he's not. Sometimes other people, they're all allowed to be here. There's no...
No one has asked.
There's no sign on the front door that says, please don't come here.
You can be in this podcast. Like, we are not telling you not to, but...
Yeah, you're welcome to be on it. And so every once in a while, Shannon may pop back in when he
hopefully
comes back around at some point.
when he comes crawling back. when he's bankrupt and out of money.
I hope not. That's not going to happen.
Eventually. It might be with the tax.
If he worked here, he would be.
Well, I mean, no, but you know how he just sits there playing video games now. He's probably gained like 500 pounds.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure he's working. He'll be here and...
Eventually,
maybe. That's about it. Maybe other people. James obviously will jump in when we're doing the show. But Jonah and I started watching a Marvel movie last night called Ant-Man Quantumania. And
it's such a weird Ant-Man.
we haven't got very far. We're about 20
No,
minutes in.
No, they got like... So, you know how they have like these devices? Like in Ant-Man and Wasp, they're pretty far in their devices. Like they had the giant lever, pull it, or a button, and it would expand. Now they have this like kind of pen thing. They tap it, and it expands, or it shrinks. And that's how that Cassie, I think it was Cassie,
Yes.
got in jail because she shrunk the...
Oh, she shrunk a police car, yeah.
No, she shrunk the police car because they were like...
Protesting.
No, that she was helping protest, but the police...
We're brutalizing protesters.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's over there, bing! And
Shrunk a cop car, got arrested. Yeah.
And then she's like, to get out of jail, she's like, jail stuff. Like,
Oh,
how'd
yeah.
you get in here? Jail stuff. And then she's like, here, I'm paying with this. Ping! And there's the little cop car with, wee.
Oh, yes. I liked the first Ant-Man. I liked Ant-Man vs. Wasp, too.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Or Ant-Man and Wasp. But this one, they're taking that old lady that they found in that underworld.
It's Cassie's grandma Or no, not Cassie's grandma. Cassie is...
Yeah.
No, it's the older lady who's got a very bad haircut.
The middle-aged lady with the Pete Rose haircut is Mom.
And, yeah, her mom.
And then-
And the guy who invented all the technology with the ants
Yeah.
and the size, his wife.
Michael Douglas is the actor's name. Michael Douglas's wife was stuck in some sort of miniature pit for like 40 years. And
Yeah.
then, Ant-Man popped her out of there or something, popped her like a zit. She come squirting out, and then...
No, it wasn't that. He saved her when they were working on it. When
He
they
found her in
No, they were working on Ghost, and they were at the same time they were trying to find her because Scott had the dream in the bathtub.
Oh, that's right.
And when he had the dream, he told the lady and then it was crazy. And then it got crazy. Then they saved her from it.
Yeah.
They also almost killed themselves. And then the lady from the Quantumania, or the Quantum Realm.
Yes. The old lady
healed
from the...
Quantum Realm.
Yeah.
Got healed Ghost.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But in Iron Man and the VR, she did not heal Ghost. It's so scary. Like, the mommy got mad at me. Like, I'm over here. I yelled so much because, first it was like a nightmare. You were Iron Man, you had a nightmare. And you're in your mansion, and then you get out of bed, and it's like, the checkpoint is like, find your sunglasses or your glasses where he just wears them because it has all the technology in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts it on so he can see everything. Then when you walk out of your room, he has this framed revolver with a bunch of ammo next to
Yeah,
it.
yogurt bullets, I think.
No.
No? Real bullets.
Real bullets.
But turned into yogurt. I'm kidding. I was thinking of a different Ant-Man. Go on.
No, I'm thinking Iron Man
I mean,
on VR.
Gotcha.
But the revolver was missing.
oh no.
And
And
then
that
he's
shadow
like,
lady
no,
got it?
No, Ghost.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's like, that's not good. And then you hear a crash next to you and the vase is broken.
Uh-oh.
And then eventually when you get to the kitchen, she pops up, or no. When you get to the garage to get your Iron Man suit on, you're literally right in front of it and she pops out of the ground and and then the good thing is I did call Gunsmith, which is basically the virtual version of Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the exact same thing.
Right.
And Gunsmith said,
Guys, I have some news.
Yes, sir.
I'm starting my own croquet league.
James has walked in to interrupt the show.
I don't think you could. You have to practice
to
at
tell us he's
sports.
starting a croquet league.
Do
which
you
I
know
think-
what? Do you know what is croquet?
What is croquet?
Is it where you hit a
Sit
cricket
down.
with a baseball
This
bat?
broken. It broke.
Is it like where you hit a cricket with a baseball bat?
What is croquet?
It is a hammer that you hit these balls through these little hoops.
It's not-
That's
that's
right.
That's it.
No, you got to hit the stick,
Yep.
right?
Hit
You get
the
7
Oh
hits.
my
through the hoops.
That's right.
It's a tiny hammer. It's not like it's like a sledgehammer made.
It's
of
like
wood.
a
And it's not. You don't hit it.
it's like a
you
golf
don't-
club that's a hammer.
Yeah. And then you have to hit it through this like pole thing.
British people
That's
play it.
like that. You have
Yeah.
to hit it through there.
What do you guys think? You guys want to start? You guys want to join me?
What is your costume going to be?
Oh my God. He's gonna dress up like the
dress up
Wienermobile.
in,
The Wienermobile.
normal clothes.
If you wear a tea bag and
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be wife beaters
tea bags,
and
Oh
speedos.
wait.
Wife beaters and speedos.
I would play croquet with you.
That's the uniform.
I'd probably beat him at it.
And they're supposed to be leopard speedos.
Do you think like croquet people were like, "Hey, how was dinner last night? It was croquet." Do you think they say that all the time?
No.
Hey, what do you got going on? Oh, nothing. Are you feeling all right? Yeah, I'm feeling croquet. You think they say stuff like that?
No.
I'm gonna go on their webs and find a croquet league and pray.
I think you'll find one. Good luck. I thought you'd be into pickleball.
Nah, croquet's better.
Oh, croquet is the original pickleball. It's just pickleball on the ground. It's basically rolling pickleball with different hammers. Anyways, we're looking forward to Ant-Man tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to see what
But
happens.
in Iron Man...
In Iron Man on VR, James was describing Jonah was describing how horrifying and scary playing with the goggles the video game Iron Man is. Because you have to fight a ghost.
Basically, yeah. And then there's all these other villains that are trying to take over at that time.
Yeah, well, there used to be a phrase called chilling like a villain. And I don't know if people can bring that back, but I'm going to try to bring it back right now. So we're going to let you go. We're going to be at home chilling like villains. You guys like that phrase? Bomb.com or what?
That's like James. That's like James.
Think of a catchphrase right now off the top of your head. 3, 2, 1, go. Think of like a catchphrase.
Bam.
What would be a good
Brain
catch?
fart.
Bam.
Brain fart's like for a mistake.
No.
Like if you accidentally shot some guy in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, brain fart.
Oh, my bad, brain fart. Hey, man, then I can be back. Yeah, just chilling like a villain, man.
Well, the train came through. The train of thought came through today.
The what?
The train of
Try
thought.
to come by. No, I just thought
Train
like...
of thought.
The train of thought?
Came through today and said, and I didn't get on.
Oh, my God.
Taters, train of
I
thoughts,
thought
man.
of-
Tater tots.
I hope you can come by.
Is that a catchphrase?
That was mine.
Like, stop.
Like, I hope you can stop by. Like
Hope to see you
like
soon.
after you shoot someone, I hope you can stop by. Like here.
Oh, like, take a... Hey, why don't you take a long break? You know.
Take a break.
Why don't you take a break after you break their arm?
Yeah.
Break loose.
Break loose. That'd be a great catchphrase for you. Be a big old gorilla shoulders if you went and just grabbed somebody and just like started shaking them. Break loose. Break loose. And you just broke them in different parts. That'd be a good superhero. We could call you Break Loose, Professor Break Loose. Like, what's his power? You'll see. He'll either talk to you till you jump out of a window or he'll break you. That's a good superpower. You can sit next to somebody, eventually like, thanks, James, and then just jump out the window. You really cleared things up for me.
My superpower is sleeping.
No, that's not a superpower or
You
anything.
have to don't call it sleeping, call it resting. You rest a lot because you use so much energy.
Yeah, it works.
All your energy goes into your cigarettes.
No, yes, a lot of energy goes into smoking. Watch. That's harder than breathing, baby. I mean, that's a lot of energy. You gotta suck in real hard, don't you? You gotta be a good sucker. And then you carried this. Look at this. He's like, how many of me is there inside that man?
Like 40.
Like 4 of my bodies could fit inside this man's upper body. You know how much energy, calories, resting this takes just to move around. It's like moving the statue of David. It's a statue of Thick James. It's like one of them gargoyles that you see on the top of a library or something that can't read.
How is this steaming?
It's like
Daddy, look. How's this steaming? It's steam.
it's called dust, son.
It's called steam.
Or, yeah, which is basically just the ground's version of steam, man. It's just dirt. When dirt breathes.
When pigs fly.
Ooh, that'd be a good
When
catchphrase.
the brown man comes.
You could say, pigs just flown. I guess pigs do fly. That's a good one, right?
When a piano plays itself.
Say hello to my friend.
No, you're just holding a grenade. Say hello to my little friend.
We could do... One of my favorite catchphrases ever, and you'll get this someday, is when George W. Bush, our former president, stood on the front of an aircraft carrier and said, "Mission accomplished." And we hadn't done anything. That was the start of the war in 2003. We were in war for 20 years after. And he did a press conference with a big banner that said, "Mission accomplished." It'd be like us going to save the world and getting there and kicking one guy in the face and saying, mission accomplished. That was one of my favorites.
I had some funny.
Then somebody threw a shoe at him, which was also funny. He ducked.
Jeremy delivered packages today.
Yes, Jeremy from
He did
FedEx.
he did not. No,
well, he drove.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
He just sat in there and listened to his radio.
You're stepping on a story, man.
You go over here and deliver brown packages, right?
Yeah.
Do you
Now
want to
he's
take
going
over?
back to the brown. Now
James.
he's going back to Oklahoma City with the
James.
brown IS.
James, do you want to take over for me if you want to tell your story?
No, it's time to go. We've actually done an hour, and we want to tell everybody goodbye. Thanks, you guys, for listening. I mean, right now I think we have 15 people, and that's great.
Bye.
And we'd love to get to 15.2 if you guys want to find somebody that's got just legs out there that's roaming around. Pop a little head on them, put some earbuds in it. That's fine.
Any lawn gnomes out there?
Yep. It does not matter what you look like or what configuration you find somebody in. Pull them out of a gutter.
Yeah, there's a guy who came in here only had one eye, and
It
it's
happens,
like the
man.
no, like the back of it is like spilling out of his eyelid.
Yeah, you'll see that from time to time, a little bit of eye juice, and that's going to happen. That's called living life, and people are out here living it. Thank you guys for being a part of our life for a little bit, and we hope that you guys watch Ant-Man Quantumania, and we want to thank Quantumania for sponsoring this week's show.
By the way, we've never watched the whole we've never watched it all the way through or subscribed to them or commented.
Yep, so we're sponsored big time by them, and thank them for sending us a lifetime supply of grape jelly. Unnecessary, but we'll use it as we see fit.
James eats a lot of it.
I also want to thank
He'll eat it with a spoon.
Worlds of Fun. I want to thank Worlds of Fun for sponsoring the show.
I've never even been there.
And
Don't forget about look me up on Facebook if you want to join my croquet team.
if you want to join James's croquet league,
You don't even
the
have a
JCL,
croquet bat.
the JCL will be starting up in October. There'll be a 5-team league. Obviously, that's not even. It's on purpose. Croquet is a game where odds don't matter, and so it's always played by odd number of teams.
He doesn't even have a croquet bat.
They're going to be playing for the Cheese Championship, the Croquet Cheese Championship, a Parmesan Cup of cheese that will be delivered rectally. So it'll be quite the tournament of champions in that croquet league.
Are we able to hit each other in the ball with the bats?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I'll have to freshen up on them. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to Copper Fit for providing copper wear for this show and our outfits. Thank you to Maybelline for providing makeup for the show. Thank you to Bud Light for providing the deer stands that we have outside right now.
And power swabs for our teeth.
And the power swabs for our teeth. Thank you, Bud Light. Thank you, Michelob Ultra, for providing the rope gym, the rope course that we ran through on the way here. And thank you, Chevy Trucks, for providing us with miniature 1/10 scale models of your vehicles that we could put rats in and have them wreck each other.
I wish.
And thank you for reading my letter about wanting to start Rackopolis, a car accident between rats. So thank you guys, all of you, all of our sponsors. Thank you so much. If you want to sponsor the show, you do have to fill out a sponsorship form. It's 78 pages, all single-spaced, and you have to write it out and actually mail it physically for us and then fax it over a copy.
Do it about 4 times. It'll take about 40 months.
A lot of companies go off of clicks per minute. We go off of one-time thing. We don't tell you how you did with your advertisement. You're just going to trust us. It's $10,000. All right, with that being said, have an okay day. Don't let your meat loaf, and we'll talk to you later. Be good to yourself. Thank you to all the new listeners out there. I hope you understand. And with that being said,
That's it.
have an okay day.